to coming together again, and we're really looking forward to this place being filled up with some more people. I need to use this now. So today's Father's Day, and we just want to say Happy Father's Day to all our fathers. Fathers that are, fathers that were, and fathers that will be. And we also include the spiritual fathers in our community. So we just wish you to say Happy Father's Day. And I just have a couple of announcements. The first one is that next week our service will be at the Hildebrand Farm. So we will be starting a service in Boys Bay, or just outside Boys Bay, at 11 o'clock in the morning. So if you do need a ride there, please contact me. We cannot help you if we do not know. So we need you to be here at 10 a.m. If you need a ride from the church, if you are able to give somebody a ride, please contact me and be here at 10 a.m. so we can drive a convoy down to Dolly and Harv's farm. And we're going to be having a barbecue, and just bring a salad or a dessert, and bring the lawn chairs and bring your bathing suits. It's a nice hot day, so we're looking forward to that, having some fellowship and fun together. And then we will be starting back the following Sunday. We have a Sunday morning service at 10 a.m. and an evening service at 5:30. So I encourage you to please consider coming to either one or the other, so that enables people to come. I know everybody likes to come on Sunday morning, but we need some people to come in the evening. So we've been having a lot of fun in the evenings, haven't we? So you might be missing out. So yeah, we encourage you just to come, and we'll be back on track on the 5th of July, obviously with social distancing and guidelines in place for us to keep safe, and we thank you that the blood of Jesus keeps us safe. Safe from any social distancing. So we are very excited to be worshiping together again on the 5th of July at 10 a.m. and at 5:30 p.m. So I have posted a video onto our Facebook page, also put it onto the YouTube channel. And I have entitled my sermon this morning, The Vine Dresser, or The Vineyard Dresser. And I'd like to actually dedicate this message to my dad, Gary Probert, today. Since it's Father's Day, I thought I get to honor my father on earth, and I also get to honor my Father in heaven this morning. And we are going to be reading out of John 15, 1 to 12. I'm actually going to be reading out of the Passion Version this morning. I don't usually do that, but sometimes I really enjoy the Passion Version, and just how it opens up some concepts to us in a wonderful way. So yes, I just thought it is Father's Day, and it's a wonderful opportunity for us to honor the fathers, both in the natural and in the spiritual fathers, and blessing our fathers today. So I'm going to tell you a little story, a little bit about my biological father, my dad, Gary. So in 1980, my dad was offered a position on a farm as a farm manager. And I was about 7 years old, and he had been employed in the South African Navy for about 13 years. And so he was a naval man, he was a military man, and this opportunity came his way that he found very difficult to resist. And we were later to discover that it was actually the intervention of God that would set his life and our family, the life of our family, on a completely different course, and which eventually then led to his salvation a few years later. And I'm very thankful to my father for making that decision and really jumping into something completely completely foreign to him. He had been an electrician on submarines in the Navy, and suddenly he found himself to be a farmer, tending the vineyards. And it was a big decision and a great challenge to make such a drastic career change with a young family. They just had their third child. And I just want to attest to his bravery. My dad's a very brave and courageous man, and one of his many great characteristics. So he was now a vineyard dresser and had to learn everything from scratch. I remember him reading a lot, and he watched and learned and asked many questions, and he learned and actually became somewhat of an expert in his field through the years. And I watched my dad tend the vineyards all those years, from a little girl right up into my 20s. And it was always with such passion and such commitment and such enthusiasm. He just loved the nature, he loved the earth, he still does, and he loves getting his hands dirty in the soil. He loves to talk about the vineyards, and it was always such a beautiful picture to me. And as I became a believer, I started to see some of the Bible stories coming out. Jesus talking about himself as the vine, and we're going to be reading that later, and just many parts of the Word talking about the vineyards and teaching us through the Word. And I saw this sort of played out in my natural life. It was very hard work, but it was rewarding to see the harvest come in every summer, after all the careful tending and planting and trellising and pruning and weeding and protecting from the weather and the changing climate. And I still am a weather girl because of my dad's influence. He could walk out, look at the clouds, and know what was coming. And so we watched and learned from him. So I actually am going to now just play, for those that are here, I'm going to play a short, just a short testimony of my dad sharing just his journey. And I have put that onto the Facebook page for those who cannot now hear, because it will be a bit difficult. But I'm just going to play that for those that are here, and when you have an opportunity, I encourage you to listen to that. So here we go.
Oh, good morning, my girl. Well, yes, here I am. I thought this was possibly the best way to do it. Give a recording and just see what springs to mind as I think back in all these years, or 39 years almost, something like that. Yeah, let's kick off. What did I find? What I enjoyed, there were so many things right from the beginning. Getting to know the people on the farm, each and every one of them, their families, the wives, the children. Yes, and making a study of how hard they work. Yes, and then joining them out there with pick and shovel and fork, pruning share, chainsaw, and whatever it might be. Experiencing what it is, hard manual labor. And with that, you gain their respect for you, and they in turn, you watch and you learn from them. You're a greenhorn coming from submarine as an electrician and diver, not knowing the farming side of things. But as you start doing what I've just shared with you, yeah, the Lord opens up things to you. You see nature with different eyes. You see each individual vine almost as a human being, as a person. Everyone needs special attention. You can't all prune them exactly the same way. You must look at it and see what's needed, and yes, start working magic in that vine's future life to heal the crop and bring forth sustenance and goodness and good wine. Yes, what else? Yeah, young vines preparing a new piece of land, digging holes, looking at the structure of the soil, what type of soil you got, taking samples, seeing what's needed, and putting all those virulence back in again to make that medium perfect for the growing of a young vine. So yes, I think it would be the foundation has to be right before the young vines are planted. Yes, and everything, the rows, the spacing between the vines, give each and every young vine, the area to grow. You've prepared the foundation, and from there then on in, each and every week that goes by, once they're in the soil and growing, you have to break out shoots, and especially training it up to the trellising system. And of course, the joy of training your people to feel the way you feel about the nature. And yes, as I grew in the Lord, so He touched my heart and said, yes, He wants me to share with them as well what I share with my good wife and you guys in the mornings and the messages. And with that is to really expose me in a big way. I'll be praying in the middle of something in the early morning with all my men in the shed. And he would say to me, he wants me to share something very deep and personal that would, possibly make them think twice about who I am and where I come from and what I've been through. But it happened, and they just grew and grew as well. I grew close to the Lord. And I remember one particular occasion. We were pruning, and I was speaking to the guys, and I said to them, I just feel in my heart and soul that we're going to get an enormous crop coming up. And that's a farm that has 90 hectares at Constantia. And we were almost a year later, as we went into harvest, end of January, February, we were busy picking Gewürztraminer behind the house we lived in, you can remember. And I had just gone for lunch, and I came around the corner, and one of the workers came running out of the vineyard and stopped me, and he said, do I remember what I said almost a year ago when you were pruning? And actually I had forgotten. And he said that you said that there's going to be a massive big crop. And he said to me, we're only halfway through this block of vines, which is about 5 hectares, and we've already gone past last year's crop. And there were so many things like that. People, me leaving from one farm to another farm, the Lord moving me on to do the same work that I did in another farm, and so many families wanted to move with me. That was very, very touching. The hard things, and I suppose before 1994 was trying to convince farm owners, farm managers to look to the people as the most important thing that you have on a farm, or any situation, any business. You look after your people, you look after them well, they come first, and things will turn around, things will flourish. You will get incredible crops. And as you know, we had grapes, wine grapes, we had plums, we had pears, we had olives, we had vegetables. And the more I did and sowed good things, the more things flourished. It was, as I said, the difficult things were the whole race thing and racism, and all came into it. And because you loved your workers, people used to call you the black brother or whatever. There's so many different things we were called, but here we are today, and we're sown into people's lives in a big way. Yeah, today started off with me reading a thing on intercession out of Andrew Murray's.
So I just wanted to share that. I love you, Dad. And as you can see, just how the Lord also has worked in my dad's life all through those years. And I just love how the Lord speaks to each one of us in such a special way. So today I want us to look at this very familiar scripture in John 15, and it just gives us a glimpse of our Father God. And Jesus draws back the curtain here, and he reveals the Father to us in John 15. And here he describes his Father as a vineyard dresser. Vineyards were and are a common sight in Israel, often grown up on the hillsides where the soil was very rocky and surrounded by a wall or a hedge. And I saw my dad through the years too, sometimes working in soil that was so rocky, and sometimes it had clay in it, and it was tough. It was tough preparing that soil and removing the rocks so that the vine stock could be planted, that new vine stock. So Jesus here in this passage, he speaks to us about himself as the vine. He speaks to us about his Father as the vine dresser, and he speaks to his disciples as the branches of this vine. So let's read. I'm going to read together here in the Passion Translation. I am a true sprouting vine, and the farmer who tends the vine is my Father. He cares for the branches connected to me by lifting and propping up the fruitless branches and pruning every fruitful branch to yield a great harvest. The words I have spoken over you have already cleansed you. So you must remain in life union with me, for I remain in life union with you. For as a branch severed from the vine will not bear fruit, so your life will be fruitless unless you live your life intimately joined to mine. I am the sprouting vine, and you are my branches. As you live in union with me as your source, fruitfulness will stream from within you. But when you live separated from me, you are powerless. If a person is separated from me, he is discarded. Such branches are gathered up and thrown into the fire to be burned. But if you live in life union with me, and if my words live powerfully within you, then you can ask whatever you desire, and it will be done. When your lives bear abundant fruit, you demonstrate that you are my mature disciples who glorify my Father. I love each of you with the same love that the Father loves me. You must continually let my love nourish your hearts. If you keep my commands, you will live in my love, just as I have kept my Father's commands. For I continually live nourished and empowered by his love. My purpose for telling you these things is so that the joy that I experience will fill your hearts with overflowing gladness. So this is my command: love each other deeply, as much as I have loved you. Amen. So I just want to, this word just speaks for itself. The scripture just speaks for itself here. But I just want to pull out a few things here. We see that the Son speaks of his Father as the vine dresser, and he talks about the care that the Father gives to the vine. He is the true vine. And he says he lifts and he props up the fruitless branches. Just as my father talked about trellising those vine branches, that they cannot lay on the floor, they need to be lifted up and propped up and supported. And the Father knows that. The Father knows that we need that support, that propping up, that undergirding of His power and His love for us. He says He prunes every fruitful branch to yield a great harvest. My dad is the king of pruning, is all I can say. When he has a pruning shear in his hand, watch out. There will be nothing left of the tree, but there will be a great harvest a year later. And he understood that cutting back of those branches was so important. And we feel that in this time. We feel the Lord is cutting back things. He's pruning us. He's shaping us again. We are different. We are different. We're going to come back together and we are not going to be the same in 2 weeks' time. And as the church around the globe starts to gather again, we see that the face of the body of Christ is changing. Amen. And the vineyard dresser is pruning us. He's making us ready for what is coming. It says, the words I've spoken over you are already cleansed you. I find that such an interesting line in the middle of this passage. It's a reminder of the cleansing blood. He speaks a better word over our lives. Jesus speaks a better word over our lives. He cleanses us. He washes us clean by the blood that He shed on the cross for us. But he warns us in the next line. He says, but you must remain in life union with me. It's not an automatic thing. It's not an automatic thing. It takes something from us. It costs us to live in life union with Jesus. Because He desires to be in life union with us as He is in life union with the Father. It says, for as a branch severed from the vine will not bear fruit, so your life will be fruitless unless you live your life intimately joined to mine. We've all been there at times when we have felt cut from the Lord. We have felt cut off from the body of Christ and find ourselves drifting away from Him. He says a little further, he says, as you live in union with me, as your source, fruitfulness will stream from within you. But when you live separated from me, you are powerless. We have no power when we are not in life union with Jesus, with the true vine, with the source of our very life and our very being. We find that we are discarded when we are separated from Him. Gathered up, those branches are gathered up and thrown in the fire. That is a very vivid picture of what happens to us when we are not in life union with Jesus. When we are not spending time with Him, when we are not talking to Him, we are not listening to Him, when we are not taking the Word and letting that Word dwell richly in our hearts, our hearts become cold and distant from Him. And we become like those lifeless branches lying. I have such vivid memories of that, those branches being pruned and drying up in the sun, then to be gathered up and thrown away into the fire. If my words live powerfully within you, then you can ask whatever you desire and it will be done. That does not mean that we can ask anything like, give me a mansion, Lord, or have a mansion in heaven. But it's saying that when we are in this life union relationship, we know the heartbeat of the Father. We know the heartbeat of the Son. And we know where His heart is. And we start to align our prayers and our desires with the desires of the Father and the Son. And our prayers are the powerful prayers that are in step with His heartbeat. And it's praying prayers not from a soulish place, but we are praying prayers that are coming from our spirit man, that is in sync with the Father and in sync with the Son. And that is when we see powerful display of God moving in our lives and in the lives of others around us when we pray for people. or when we share our faith with people, because suddenly we are living for the kingdom and we're not living for ourselves. It's being rooted and grounded in His love. It's being abiding. It's abiding in the vine, the true vine, that our prayer life and our lives start to come into sync with the Father and the Son. And then it says, when your lives bear abundant fruit, and you demonstrate that you are my mature disciples who glorify my Father. I have had such a sense this week and the last 2 weeks that the Lord is calling us to spiritual maturity. He's calling us to grow up.
Amen.
In Him. He's calling us to put aside our own agendas and our own feelings about things and our own ideas and opinions, and saying, you've been drinking milk for so long, it's now time for the meat in your lives. It is time to grow up and to mature so that we can glorify the Father. We want to glorify our Father. We want to honor our Father. Just as I wanted to honor my Father this morning for His life in the Lord. I want to have my life glorify and honor my Father God in heaven. And Jesus says, I love each of you, each one of you, with the same love that the Father loves me. He sees us the same. We are equal in His eyes. And He loves each one of us with a love that the Father has loved Him with. It says, if you keep my commands, it says, you will live in my love, just as I have kept my Father's commands. If you keep my commands, you will live in my love, just as I have kept my Father's commands. For I continually live nourished and empowered by His love. We want to be in that place where we are continually nourished and empowered by His love. The love of God is so overwhelming, so rich, so endless. We have to remain in His love. And Jesus goes on to tell His disciples, my purpose for telling you these things is so that the joy that I experience will fill your hearts with overflowing gladness. This is my command. Love each other deeply. Love each other deeply. We might not always like each other, but the Word is telling us here to love one another with a deep love that does not come from ourselves. It comes from being in the vine and abiding in the vine. He wants us to love each other as He loves us. That is a high calling to us. We focus on so many other things in our walk with the Lord. We focus on so many other things that we can do for Him, the ministry and the power of the Holy Spirit. But He's calling us back to the simple truth. Abide in me. And when you abide in me, you will be able to love one another. And not only love one another, but love the unlovely. Love the weak. Love the broken. Love your enemies even. And yes, He's called us to that, to love our enemies. We are the Father's great reward to His Son, His inheritance. And He tends to us because He loves His Son, and because He loves us. He tends to us. As those vine branches, He comes and He looks after us, He tends us, He lifts us up, He processes us, He supports us. And He can tend to us when we abide in the true vine. Jesus, when we are in the vine, He can tend to us, but when we are not in Him, it's difficult for the Father to come to us and tend to us. When we are out from underneath the covering, we are in danger, we are exposed, and we become fruitless. I feel like the Father is saying, heal to me, the vine dresser. Trust our Father. We need to trust our Father. We need to listen to his instruction to us, to abide in his Son. Be in life union with his Son. And intimacy with Jesus is our only protection. That is where we find our true protection and covering, abiding in him. So it's such a simple message this morning. I don't want to say too much more. I feel that the scripture right here just speaks to us. And I just want to spend just a couple of minutes praying for us before we end. Thank you, Jesus. We just come before you. Jesus, we come before you and we look up. We look up as you look up into the eyes of the Father, the vine dresser, the one who keeps us, the one who tends to us, the one who cares for us as we are grafted into the true vine, as we are the branches deeply connected to that true vine. To you, Jesus, we are connected to you. We just thank you, Lord Jesus, that we are in you. Keep us in you, God. Take us deeper in you, Jesus. We want to go deeper in you. And we thank you, Lord, that you are changing us from the inside. You are pruning us. You are tending to us, Father God, in a new way, in a way that we have not experienced before. You are speaking right into our character, Lord. You are speaking right into our hearts. And you are cutting off and pruning away all that is lifeless and dead, and that does not bring glory to your name, Jesus. We want to bring glory to your name, Father God. We want to be that reward for your Son. We want to be that great inheritance and reward that pleases and delights your Son. And we thank you that you are preparing our hearts. So Lord, be with us as we go and be with our families. Be with those that have lost their fathers, or that are maybe sad today, mourning, grieving. Let them be left with memories that are good. And Father, I pray for those that have never had a good father, that they would experience the love of our Father in a way that they've never experienced before. We ask you for the Father love to be poured out of each one of us this morning, Lord. We need Father's love. We thank you for your care over us, Father. We thank you, Father, that you are a good Father, that gives your children good gifts. We rest in you. We thank you that you name us, that you bless us, that you call us out to more. You call us to fruitfulness. You call us to an abundant life. The life that you designed and purposed for each one of us. So thank you, Father, that you are with us. And we want to honor you. We honor you today, Lord, on Father's Day. We honor you every day. We want to honor and glorify your name. Thank you, Lord.